Yes, very nice. Nice and tidy. Well, it's a beautiful day today, this afternoon anyway. Very cold in the morning. I'm just going to head out for a little jaunt, look at a few tracks, and I want to head over to the far peaks on this side. Just have a look around, but also see if I can get some cell phone reception. I just want to check in with a few things. So yeah, down a few tracks now and then up to the other side, and then maybe a bit of afternoon tea. So I've just come from the top of this hill down the very steep track and crossing the creek as normal. Just checking that all the rocks are still in place for our crossing. Looks pretty good. I think it's been topped up again since I was last here. This last time I skidded off the side of it a bit, it was so muddy. A bit drier now, but I can still see some dampness and some water coming through. So I'm going to cross the creek and head up to the hills on the far side. And here's Mr. Wombat running away from me. Trying to work out what I am. He can move when they want to, but he doesn't really want to. This bit's always fun, going up the steepest climb on the far hill. That tree marks the top of the peak, or on the top of the ridge anyway, so it's good to feel the all wheels working. You know you have a four-wheel drive on this track, that's for sure. Got good traction. Anyway, we're nearly at the top. Sorry for the bouncy camera. Trying to hold it still. Alright. And this is the top of the ridge. We just follow the fence line up and around. But we have this beautiful view across just the entire valley. Probably won't be able to hear it because of all the wind noise, but that is the track that I came down on the far side of the hill, snaking down the hill, and I came all the way down into the valley and up the other side, as you just saw. So I'm just over here, parked up and having a look around, and then I'll cook myself a cup of soup, I think, as an afternoon snack. But you can see the afternoon shadows are getting longer already. I've only got maybe an hour and a half to really enjoy the sun, and then I'll need to get back. But yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful day. Horizons as far as the eye can see, and with binoculars even further. So I'm just going to try out my new little camp stove, which was another little shopping special I picked up. Comes in this a container with essentially two pots. The top one makes a lid for the bottom one. And here's your little burner. The arms fold out like this. And in the bottom I've got the gas canister. I think I won't need these. I'm going to use my trusty little kettle. So I'm going to put these to the side. And it's just a matter of screwing the burner to the top of the gas cylinder, making sure the O-ring is clean. This is handy because it's actually got a igniter built in. I don't need to light it, though I've got a lighter if I needed to. So it's a matter of screwing this on. Then I can hear the gas start. It's nice and firm. Flick down the little controller. I can hear it come out. So turn it on a little bit. It should. I'm in the wind protected side of the car. That's why I'm got the car in the background here. So it should be able to light. It's on. So we'll just fill up the trusty kettle with a little bit of water. Put the lid on and let it boil. While it's boiling, I'll just get my cup of soup ready. This is cream of chicken. Got my spoon ready. So just gotta wait for this to boil. Here we go. That's all I need. So turn it down and off. So I'll just add a little bit first and mix it. This is the secret to cup of soups, so you don't get powdery blobs. Add a little bit of liquid first and mix it in, and then top it up with the rest of the water. And there we go. A nice cup of soup. Beautiful. So now I can sit down and have a nice afternoon tea, enjoy my cup of soup, and just enjoy the beautiful wilderness. Just a fantastic day. Well, that was interesting. I was just flying my drone around and two wedge-tailed eagles circled it and were making some attack runs, or getting ready for it at least, so I brought it home and landed it as quick as I could. I don't really want an eagle to pick my drone out of the sky, so I'll have to watch for them next time I fly it around the place. Anyway, hopefully you'll enjoy the drone footage when I add it into the different videos. Well, it's a beautiful early morning on Saturday. It's about 7:15, This morning I got up at 4 to see the lunar eclipse, where the moon passes into the shadow of the earth because there was going to be a red moon. And when I first got up there was a lot of clouds, as you can see here, but I did manage to get a few shots, so I'm going to find the best ones and show them here. So I hope you liked them. It was pretty cold. This morning I'm trying to get down to the creek where the fish are and try my luck fishing early in the day to see if that works out. As you can see, I'm pretty rugged up, got all my thermals on. I know it'll be cold down in the gully. It's cold up here. It'll be another 3 or so degrees colder down there, so maybe 0 or minus something. I'll have to grab something to have for breakfast down there and take a hot thermos of coffee. The sun is coming out. It's just dawn. We'll see if the fish are biting. I'm down at our little fishing bend, and I just wanted to show you. You might remember that in June, when I was here, I could walk across the other side because the water level was so low. But this time you can see the water level has risen quite a bit, and the little walkway I had across here has now flooded over, which is good for the creek, but it means I can't easily get across anymore. I'm stalking a few fish up and down the creek here. Sometimes they hide under the overhanging bushes, but they're more than likely down in the larger expanse down there. It's very cold down here. It's probably about 1 degree. There's ice on the water, which I haven't seen before. So I'm just taking my time. I might actually light a fire. I wasn't planning to, but I might need to keep warm. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. That's better. Nice and warm now. Still pretty cold walking around. But I think I'll sit down, relax and have a coffee from my thermos there. Oh, that's hot. Well, as usual, the fish aren't biting. They don't like what I've got as bait. But it might just be that they're still cold, waking up. So I'm just taking it easy by my campfire, and I'll try again in a few minutes or so. But otherwise it's just pleasant to be out here. Beautiful scenery as normal. Just a lovely place to be. So it's dark now, getting cold, and I want to light the fire. Sorry Joe, I don't have any lighter fluid, but I wanted to show you my little fire lighters. So these are basically a toilet roll filled with lint from the dryer, and you can light them as they are, or you can give them a bit of a spray with, sometimes I use WD-40, but you can also use some vegetable oil. So I'm going to use a bit of spray on this, and that'll help ignite it. So I've already packed the fire. Now I just need to try and light this thing. As you can see, the oil works nicely as a fire lighter. And we should have a pretty good fire in a short amount of time. So at the end of most days, I tend to sit here on the far couch with the fire going, reading an ebook or watching a movie on my iPad, and having finished dinner, wash up the dishes. I watch a channel called Joe and Zach Survival, which is a great YouTube channel, and you know, I saw how Joe spends his evenings. So I tend to have the radio on. Not sure if you can hear it, but I have it on ABC because it's just classical music and there's no talking, no ads. So it's a nice gentle background. And read my ebook. At the moment I'm reading Ian Banks' culture book. This one is called Accession. And you know, just take it easy. I'm not sure if you can hear on the roof, but there's a lot of rain squalls just coming by. So yeah, much nicer to be in here. Get my feet up, reading my book and enjoying the warmth of the inside with the fire.